happy things of God to come to me. I ask for them to come and realize my invitation will be answered by the thoughts to which it has been sent by me. And I will ask for only joyous things the instant I accept my holiness. For what would be the use of pain to me? What purpose would my suffering fulfill? And how would grief and loss avail me if insanity departs from me today, and I accept my holiness instead? Holiness shines bright and clear today. Holiness shines bright and clear today. Today I wake with joy, expecting but the happy things of God to come to me. Okay, lesson 285. My holiness shines bright and clear today. This is like when you're waking up in the morning with the song of the birds, as always, and you wake up and you remember with joy that you are free. Love is all. There's no need to worry or fear, be anxious about anything. All is well. It's just removing the scales from your eyes, the veils from your eyes, the clouds from your vision, so you can see the sun and you can hear the birds fully, and you can appreciate them fully because you're fully in the present moment. My holiness shines bright and clear today. Paragraph 1. Today I wake with joy, expecting but the happy things of God to come to me. I ask but them to come, and realize my invitation will be answered by the thoughts to which it has been sent by me. And I will ask for only joyous things the instant I accept my holiness. For what would be the use of pain to me? What purpose would my suffering fulfill? And how would grief and loss avail me if insanity departs from me today, and I accept my holiness instead? Paragraph 2, all in italics. Father, my holiness is yours. Let me rejoice in it, and through forgiveness be restored to sanity. Your Son is still as you created him. My holiness is part of me, and also part of you. And what can alter holiness itself? So I am still as God created me, right? I'm still in the joy, in the love, in the peace, in the happiness, in the oneness, in the unity, in the harmony. That has never changed, that could never change. Why would I accept pain and suffering? If that is true, and I can have that now because that is my gift from God, that is my birthright, why would I wallow in despair? Why would I wallow in the mire, to quote the Doors, light my fire? Why would I want anything less than the best, right? Why would I want anything less than my joyous success? Crazy to think I might, but it's also understandable that I would, because this world can surely bring you down. No doubt about it. My holiness shines bright and clear today. And when can you see, I think morning time, there's a phrase in the Course, I think it's only once in the Course, where Jesus says, clear as morning. You know how we feel in the morning. We might get up, we might be bleary-eyed, we might be feeling a little sluggish in the morning, right? But morning time generally is when we are the freshest, the clearest, right? It's a great time to get stuff done in the morning, especially early morning, right? As we know. So it's also a good time for your spiritual practice, right? To start early in the morning. Start right when you get up in the morning. My holiness shines bright and clear today. Today I wake with joy, expecting but the happy things of God to come to me. Because that's what I am, is that happiness, that joy. So I deserve that, because that is what I am. That is the truth. I ask but them to come and realize my invitation will be answered by the thoughts to which it has been sent by me. It's an interesting phrasing. It's difficult, actually, phrasing there. So I invite joy, the joyous things, but it really depends on my thoughts, right? I can't expect joyous things to come if I am not vigilant about what my thoughts are, and if I am not vigilant about what I am choosing, and if I am choosing to be in pain and misery and suffering, despair, then that is what is going to come, because that is what I am choosing to dwell on, to think about, to give energy to. And I will ask for only joyous things the instant I accept my holiness. This is a reference also to the holy instant here. The instant I accept my holiness, I will ask, I will choose, when I remember that I am one with God, that I am a loving creation of a loving creator, and God is only love, and therefore I am only love in reality, then I will only ask for joyous things, right? Because I have accepted that. I've accepted the atonement. Remember, the sole responsibility of the miracle worker, which is you, which is me, is to accept the atonement for himself, or oneself, or herself, themselves, right? To accept the atonement, which is that God has never changed. I have never changed. God is only love. I am only love. Therefore, why would I again settle for anything less? For what would be the use of pain to me? What purpose would my suffering fulfill? And how would grief and loss avail me if insanity departs from me today and I accept my holiness instead? Right? If I accept my holiness, this is all about accepting our holiness, our wholeness, right? Not holiness really means a wholeness, that there's only one reality, shared by all of us, right? The word holiness can be a little bit off-putting maybe for some people. I know it has been for me in the past. Because holiness oftentimes gives you the sense that, there's some things that are holy, that are some things that are profane. But really what Jesus is getting at is that everything is holy, right? In the eyes of God, in reality, everything is included, right? There's nothing left out. So I can't, in reality, if I understand this and I accept my holiness, I accept the joy that is the gift of God, I really cannot suffer, I really cannot grieve, I really cannot experience loss, because I know that everything really is one and is well, right? And wellness, wholeness, holiness, health, wellness, these are all related words, actually. All right, paragraph 2. Father, my holiness is yours, is a prayer to God the Father, as all of these prayers in italics are. Father, my holiness is yours. Let me rejoice in it, and through forgiveness be restored to sanity. Joy, again, the joy, rejoicing in the holiness, right? And forgiving what is right in front of my face, which appears to be misery and pain and the suffering of the world, but I overlook that, right? And I forgive. That's what forgiveness is. Forgiveness is overlooking what seems to be the case, which is the suffering of the world, the misery, the pain, the problems of the world, the issues of the world, and I'm letting go of the insanity, and I'm choosing sanity, right? I'm choosing love, and that is the only sane choice, really, that I have. Your son is still as you created him. It's a restatement of the atonement principle. I am still as God created me. I am God's son, and I am still as God created me, right? A loving creator and a loving creation. If you want to think of daughter instead of son, that's fine, right? If you want to think of child of God, that's fine. Doesn't really matter. My holiness is part of me and also part of you. And what can alter holiness itself? Right? Nothing we can do can change eternal love, right? That cannot be altered. That can never be changed. This is the atonement principle that Jesus keeps actually restating again and again throughout the whole course. He keeps restating this fundamental principle, which is God is still love. God is still oneness. God is still perfect one loveness. God is still the only reality, and I am God's son, or I am God's child, meaning I am the loving creation of a loving creator. That has never changed. That could never change. End of story. So it is, and so it is, right? Amen. Goodbye. That's it. The end of suffering has come, right? If you want it. It's like John Lennon, right? War is over if you want it, right? War is over if you want it. It's up to you. It can be right now. This very moment. Sometimes the music can help, right? In fact, I think maybe more than anything else in this world, maybe music has helped people to really get in touch with their spiritual essence. So I'm going to keep the music going. And as the Course says, the music really never stopped, ever. Shines bright and clear today. Holiness shines bright and clear today. Today I wake with joy, accepting above the happy things of God to come to me. Father, my holiness is yours. Father, my holiness is yours. Let me rejoice in it, and through forgiveness be restored to sanity. Your Son is still as you created him. Your Son is still as you created him. Holiness is part of me, also part of you. What can alter holiness itself? Holiness shines bright and clear today. My holiness shines bright and clear today. Today I wake with joy, expecting but the happy things of God to come to me. And accepting but the happy things of God to come to me. That's all. All right. Shine on, shine on. Keep on keeping on. Keep on rocking in the free world. See you very soon in the real world.